You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go. 2nd and 6 now. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Got him, man. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
May on 1st and 10. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Chased out to his right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
May throwing for it. He's on the move. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down throw for May. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
May trying again here on 2nd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
May now to throw on 3rd. That's caught at the 4. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Touchdown, New England! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action on 1st down. Completed to his running back. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. May now from the gun. It is cut left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On play action, here's May. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's across midfield into Patriot territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on...
Broncos.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air on first down, May. Flush down now to his left. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
May looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a first down. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 16. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Running with Robinson. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's got Smith. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Looking to the air here. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 32. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing from the gun. Has it in close. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw for May. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's back to throw. Throwing deep over the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's got room to roam here. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
May on 1st and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. On the quick slant, it finds Polk. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good.
To the air on 1st down, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal. Man in motion here. From the red zone now. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air yet again, May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's May. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Brought in right side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making a 3-possession game. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Motion man sent left. May trying again here on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's May to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's May. Polk makes the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw for May. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. So we hit. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. One of the tight ends motioning right. Now May on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Catches made down the right sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 8. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate, Russell Wilson. He loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and he's got on his field today, and he has been a difference maker. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute